driving to Walking. This them good vibes coming straight from Stockon. The beat is slapping, we having fun. Already cool and the day's just begun. We in the sun, California, the Golden State. We shine so bright like the Golden Gate. The good old days with respect and love. See a fly girl and say what's up. Have a conversation, then we get some brunch. Just feel the effects and stay in touch with good vibes.
Living it up with good vibes. Now we all could have good time. Just like stars will always shine. Yeah. Remember it's all in your mind. It's always in your mind.
This is the jam, or more's the anthem. Vibe feeling fresh, playing the song on your Samsung. Go to YouTube, I'm on the grind. All effects show, look at good vibes. 209, I love my city, it's dangerous love. All praise goes to the man above. It is what it is, no, it is what you make it. Just try a little harder, even if you can't take it. Walk out the matrix and get reawakened. It's all about the moves you're making. Step by step, when times get harder, next thing you know, you got a lot farther. Live your life for your sons and daughters. Daughters and sons, they are the ones. Break the chains and then set them free. Let them know how great they can be with good vibes.
Living it up with good vibes. Can you feel the vibe? Now we all could have good time. Good time. Just like stars will always shine. Always shine. Remember it's all in your mind. It's always in your mind. Oh, oh, oh.
Purchase your tracks today.
Signal. Give me that. Give me that signal. Tell me what you want. What did you answer? You feel the same. I'm different. Why? We are not the same. I'm different. Yeah. I take it. Shoot out. Feeling like Uno. One more card and you gone. Yeah. Tell me what is you on? No drug. Nah. I be sure man. Check. Tripping off them gummies. Yeah. Tripping. I be moving. Yeah. Traveling. I'm cool and I'm gone off that movement. Yeah.
That signal. Ready. Signal. That you into. Give me that signal. You ready. Give me that signal.
Give me that signal. I just wanna move that pack. Give me that pistol. Yeah. Give me that rap. Give me that picture. Yeah. Give me that drink. Give me that picture. Yeah. Is you turn? Is you really on? Is you just fake it? Is you really grown? You a child. You a children's tone. Yeah. You be getting wild. Bitch, I'm running round. Give me that signal.
Wait.
I be really moving. I be tripping. Yeah. I be really shrooming. I be trapping. Yeah. Really yelling. We be get it.
Give me that signal. You ready. Give me that signal. That you into. Give me that signal. You ready. Give me that signal.
Yeah. Give me that.
Purchase your tracks today.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl RawNé, and you are tuning into Rise and Shine 209, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton's morning show. This is for my ladies, and this is for my ladies by Rappin' Raj.
I'm a single parent too, don't feel left out, boo. You do what you gotta do to make your way through. You found out later in life he was a fool. No good to you, so you had to kick rocks. He was stopping your progress from going to the top. It's selfish as it sounds, you gotta think about yourself. Gotta worry about your kids you got and your wealth. You so hard-headed, you don't want nobody's help. Gotta play mommy and daddy without no help. But the struggle is real, I hope you feel this for real. I'm trying to touch every woman in the world you feel. It's real life, real facts that I always spit. If you ain't happy with your situation, then you need to split. I know you're tired of mama getting treated like, so pack your bags up, get on some independent and do what you gotta do to make your exit. This for my ladies, ladies. Where they at, where they at, where they at? Hey, this for my ladies, ladies. Independent tools taking care of their babies. This for my ladies, ladies. Where they at, where they at, where they at? Hey, this for my ladies, ladies. Independent tools taking care of their babies. It takes a solid man to hold a real woman down. I hope you can swim, baby. I don't want you to drown. If you ain't happy with your life, you need to leave that clown and do what's best for you and your babies. Regardless of the situation, getting crazy. You didn't need a man before. What's the dilly though? I think what it was is you got too comfortable, but you be alright. You can do it on your own. You was real young back then, now you all grown. Now it's time to show everybody what you're made of. You gotta keep pushing when them suckers try to shove. It's real life situations faced on the daily. Keep the mentality, you just can't fade me. You too headstrong, man. You got this, lady. You made it this far, mama. Don't look back. Just keep your mind right and keep yourself on track. This for my ladies, ladies. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Hey, this for my ladies, ladies. Independent tools taking care of their babies. This for my ladies, ladies. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Hey, this for my ladies, ladies. Independent tools taking care of their babies.
All right, you guys, This Is For My Ladies by Rappin' Raj. Coming up next is Apex, Stockton.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's Josin Apex. Rest in peace, J Dilla. Hip hop forever, baby.
A-P-E-X. Okay, it's my time. What I got? 3 minutes? That means you have 180 seconds to kick it like soccer balls double. Yes, y'all. I do this for the love, unconditional. Let's start with my city, the Mudville. Catch dreads in the scrapers or the Coupe de Villes, or at the bus stop and sag fitted real low. Trying to catch a bus 4-0 to either drop them at the mall or Delta College, where they be posted in the quad, forget the knowledge. Weeknights be spent at the bar and grill. Big shouts to Clef Notes, LeJ kept it trill. Movie theater hot spots Friday nights, downtown lit up like Vegas lights. And we known to stay fresh, 209 go hard, plus we do it the best, like Cali Junkies, New Era DJs, Twins Entertainment, EHP, hey, what up R&D, Local Express Tour. Once your joints drop, they gon' blow for sure. We the city of gods, that means we incredible. We known to hold a movement down like incredible. Take I-5 or 99, exit Stockton, the city on the grind. One of the most dangerous cities to live, highest unemployment, so you know we catching bids. The kids got a dropout rate that's not so great. Percentage-wise, we close to 58, so that means more than half are barely learning the math or developing the skills to choose a career path. Worst city to live, said Forbes magazine, but they don't know about our hip-hop scene. Most take us for granted, negative view us, but we cool like the delta that runs through us.
They wanna kick it till the then they go. They wanna kick it till the sun's up. Well, Lego. Good thing I just got my funds up. That payroll. So don't tell me that all the funds up. Just say no. Don't got a lot, think I've been on the road like a rock though. How I'm holding up, got a dame out in Chicago. She been cold as says all her on my nachos. When she's pulling up, about to fall in, but I'm not though. I've been pulling out, been rolling up, playing, rolling out. Never old enough, but I'm older now. Never showed them all what they told them about. I've been so high, but I can hold it down. I've been on the road for like 8 months. Like the road splits, but I take blunts. I'ma eat my baby like steak lunch. I'ma be back for that chicken dinner. I love it all. I don't think I can pick a winner. I'll do your drugs, doesn't mean I'm not sticking with it. No vices, we're just some sinners. So noviceness like we're just beginners. Nervousness like they paid for. Might trip out, but I listen in her cause they can say a lie when the time's right. We're always trying to live in the moment, and everybody's talking about hindsight, but I think that I've always known. They wanna kick it till the then they go. They wanna kick it till the sun's up. Well, Lego. Good thing I just got my funds up. That payroll. So don't tell me that all the funds up. Just say no. I think I could use a photo finish. Going nuts because I know the limits. Peanuts, they try to box me in. I went and stole some confidence from cocky friends. Cooking up like when the rock begins. I got a slim chick who got a stocky friend. She got it ASAP just like Rocky. Then my tree free smoke just like oxygen. It's no accident, my heart's on sleep. I'll turn my back on bullets. I want my fam on tour. I want my stacks on fullest. She keeps my glass half filled, cause I'm a damn sure drinking, and all my fans love me. What you and yours thinking, they might not know my city, might not help, but I'm cool with that. Used to own a couple ghosts, they don't know just what to do with that. Been adding up because I do the math, got bounced back cause I'm used to that. Get love now when they used to laugh, but I laugh still cause I choose to laugh. Yeah, they always had a little juice to that, cause they can say a lie when the time's right. We're always trying to live in the moment, and everybody's talking about hindsight, but I think that I've always known. They wanna kick it till the then they go. They wanna kick it till the sun's up. Well, Lego. Good thing I just got my funds up. That payroll. So don't tell me that all the funds up. Just say no.
This generation.
I gotta clear my throat for this one, bud. Beat it. TFK. Hey. I ain't done. Let's get it. I'm rhyming out the box like gift wrap. That you doing, bruh? Just whack. He call it trap rap, but he don't spit crack. This is candle wax to get you kidnapped. A pig and lipstick. Rap, the beat and your vocals. Now that's a mismatch. They thought I was done, but I had more. Spit every bar like my last four. Boris the game like a matador. You suckers is softer than Labradors. I spit it so tough that my rhymes will be in history books in the Ivy League. I'm just fulfilling my prophecy. The older I get, the more hot I be. They listen to me for a hot MC. They slapping your for some comedy. A violent assassin, I'm coming in blasting. A silent and flashing, my flexing, my weapon, my 10-year-old son. Teach you a lesson on mics how to bless him. I got the game stressing like, ooh. What are you suckers gonna do with me? The definition of a true MC. You on the mic equal truancy. Been whooping you rappers for 20 years. Ain't nothing you doing that's new to me. 1, 2. The mic is my weapon, I come with the clip in. So I hunt you. My lines, I spit them. Your lines, you sniff them. Hip hop is my only religion. I'm cooking my bars in the kitchen. I bust them all down and I split them. Then get on the mic and distribute. Monthly, I give you your issue. You cash should be paying me tribute. I should buy stock and tissue and sell it to rappers I misuse. I'm from the day when they dish you for blurring and slurring your do. So miss me with all of that whackness. Go home and get you some more practice. Dopeness is what you've been lacking. You too concerned with your fashion. I took your style and I cashed in. I'm harder than ever imagined. Like I made a wish with a Latin that every rhyme turned into magic. My flow, Debo. Yo, flow, Shaq's free throw. That shit should be illegal. I'm on you like a seagull. I'm fly like a eagle. It's clear that I came just to eat you. You transparent to see through. So be here to me to defeat you.
And that is I Ain't by Sam Raw out here. And coming up is Lust For It by Peabody. Enjoy the 209, y'all.
Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I lust for you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I lust for you? Am I a sinner because I do the two?
Let's go. I was in love with the game, man. But now I just lust for it. Being real to it. That's how I gained trust for it. So did I when I didn't pay much for it. Left here Jurassic, came back dinosaurs. Left your parent rent, now I got a mortgage. My life changed after that first trip to Oregon. But we gon' cut that story short. Piece of my Philly and New York. Your boy body everywhere. Left here and made it right to February. The game allowed me to rock what I wear. And when I walk up, it allowed your girl to stare. I'm on my feet like Fred Astaire. You can't rock what I rock if you on credit care. My weed ain't your weed, I'm on Medicare. We wealthy and healthy, you should take better care. Wife, you told me to buy better shares. So when I'm 50 and 60, it'll be my better years. My loved one gone, but I don't shed a tear. I pull out Louis since I don't do the beer. Guess you could say we made it through the years. Right from the steering wheel, Cuddy, cause I don't do the gears. Gears, you feel me? Feel me?
Am I a sinner because I do the two?
I was in love with the game, man. But now I just lust for it. But now I just lust for it. But now I just lust for it. I was in love with the game, man. But now I just lust for it. But I still got trust for it.
Do I lust
and I still bust for it.
Am I a sinner because I do the two?
The paint might change when I drive by. 3 fingers in the air when I ride by. I ain't banging, homie, I'm showing off my rings. When you're a boss, you can have better things. I can front row season pass and watch the Kings. And when I pull up, you just watch your dream. I had lobster with a monster, now I'm pasta king. He told me burn a bridge, buy a boat, and cross the stream. Some won't get that, but a pimp nigga get back. I seen the game do the haters cold. Bless us with everything to make them haters mold. They whole crew foreign, they speak hater codes. So I hop out on them, and my gators go. Poker chip, nigga play the fold. Got it straight to your aces, the game is cold. I make money off rap, see my game is sold. Underground MC, living famous, yo. You see what the game will bring? They told me be patient, so I maintain. Then after that, things change. I built the art like Noah and got us out the rain. You should go ahead and try that. Can you buy that? Nope.
Do I lust for you? Am I a sinner because I do the two?
I was was in love with the game, man. But now I just lust for it. But now I just lust for it. But now I just lust for it. I was in love with the game, man. But now I just lust for it. But I still got trust for it. And I still bust for it.
Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I lust for you? Am I a sinner because I do the two?
I can tell that you're really feeling me. You can tell that I'm really feeling you. But the game has us so closed off. Don't wanna be the one played like a fool. Tired of guys giving you the same lies. No commitment, just wanna screw. Girls be players at the same time. Sexing me and sexing other dudes. Is this love or is this lust? Either way, let's just play it true. Cause I'm really trying to play no games. Don't lie to me, I won't lie to you. I know you're talking to other guys. You know I talk to other girls too. Is this more than a physical thing? Make it clear how you're trying to choose. Let me know how you wanna set this up. Is it gonna be just me and you? Am I somebody in your rotation? Or do you see me as your boo? Girl, we grown so we don't have to lie. You got feelings, I do too. Baby girl, let me know the situation. Either way, I'll show you what it do. Do you really want something that will last? Or do you say that not to be judged? If you just want me for some quick thrills, hun, I can keep this thing on the hush. I ain't tripping if that's what you want. Let me know if you're trying to play the field. But if you see me as the main attraction, then please show me your love is real. Have you moved on from the past? Are you still dealing with the scars? If you don't have your all to give, we don't have to go too far. And we both been dealing with our hurt, so we're scared to let ourselves go. The game of love is always a risk. What's the deal? How will this go? Let me know how you wanna set this up. Is it gonna be just me and you? Am I somebody in your rotation? Or do you see me as your boo? Girl, we grown so we don't have to lie. You got feelings, I do too. Baby girl, let me know the situation. Either way, I'll show you what it do.
Now this one here was What It Do by Trav Alexander, and he's out of Sacramento. I actually found something of his on Instagram and liked it, and then so this is another song that he sent in. So coming up right now, this is All My Life by Trappy, and so yeah, he's out of Stockton.
All my life I've been poor. It don't really matter no more. I was down way too long. I ain't stressing cause now your boy on. Yeah, and I'ma show out. Yeah, 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 I'ma show out. Every time I go out. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'ma show out. Remember when I made a wish and blew them candles out? I said I wish for the fame and the money, so I can stand on them to make it funny. Now it's hundreds at the hundreds, I got plenty though. I got pretty women all in the video. I've been broke way too long, now that I'm on, I'm rocking fits, I ain't even spend a penny for. Whoa, dodging paparazzi cause he jocking me. I got different labels trying to sponsor me. I'm just trying to live life, I just want to live it right. Yeah, I want to live it up how it's supposed to be. Whoa, breeze blowing through the window. Been the corner 1 foot out the front door. Getting money parlaying with my kinfolk. Never stressing, we ain't wearing no more. All my life I've been poor. It don't really matter no more. I was down way too long. I ain't stressing cause now your boy on. Yeah, and I'ma show out. Yeah, 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 I'ma show out every time I go out. Yeah.
Mama told me go get it, ain't nothing for free. When I was up trying to get it, all you to sleep. And I ain't never going broke, bet I put out on me. I got money now, everybody love me now. And all these ran from me coming back now. But I got news for them, I'ma show out. Hit the club every night, I'ma ball out. Few bins on the bottle, no cheap liquor. I'm in the vet with my homies and few strippers. Purple kush in the air, who done do vapors? Yeah, I'm still rocking with the same click. I been down, now I'm up with the same chick. Ain't nothing changed, just some money and a new whip. Huh? And I ain't got a record deal yet. But oh well, broke, got me feeling sick. Huh? But my money got me feeling well.
I've been poor. It don't really matter no more. I was down way too long. I ain't stressing cause now your boy on. Yeah, and I'ma show out. Yeah, 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 I'ma show out every time I go out. Yeah. Whoa.
And if my words don't make history, just call it poetry.
Hip hop take me, cause you all I got. God walk with me, help me get to the top. Music is my passion, I'm trying to make it happen. As a youngin', I fell in love with this rapping. Hip hop take me, cause you all I got. God walk with me, help me get to the top. Music is my passion, I'm trying to make it happen. As a youngin', I fell in love with this rapping. Hip hop save me, I'm about to go crazy. This music is my heart, sometimes I think it saves me. I just zone out and get lost in it. Y'all sound the same, my lyrics authentic. I just gotta make it like Trey Songz. If I get a chance, bet I get my money on. I'm blazing everything, right now I'm in my zone. I just gotta push it and I can make it happen. Through all the down talking, I'm still walking. This is all I got, so I give it all I got. I know some real people wanna see me on top. I know some fake people wanna see me in a box. I got big thoughts, trying to get out the box. This beat really touched me, I had to say my spiel. The real on how hip hop make me feel. The real on how hip hop make me feel. Hip hop take me, cause you all I got. God walk with me, help me get to the top. Music is my passion, I'm trying to make it happen. As a youngin', I fell in love with this rapping. Hip hop take me, cause you all I got. God walk with me, help me get to the top. Music is my passion, I'm trying to make it happen. As a youngin', I fell in love with this rapping.
Looking deaf in the eyes, I don't know no fear. Nothing but nightmares here. I'm from a city of no dreams. Raised by a strong queen, pops was a stone fiend. Took the wheelfield, chicken ball rocks with the whole thing. Moms did what she could, but when we shoot shopped, it was pro-wing. So I stole things, so I switched up to the stick up. Take my first QPOE before I turned 14. Got a product of the struggle. I know the pain real well. Fish scales, bust it down on a dollar bill. I know the train real well. Spent a decade in the cage, I ain't break a cave. I'm solid to this day, like I say I didn't tell. No, Rob and John didn't even have the bond. I took the case, let them skate. Got my number from the state stamp. G05093. That's the number on my California prison ID. Knock on wood, but if I end up on the yard for good, that's the number you're gonna need to write me. G05093. That's the number on my California prison ID. Knock on wood, but if I end up on the yard for good, that's the number you're gonna need to write me. My pain is my power. Looking deaf in the eyes, I don't know no fear. They can give me forever, I'ma do those years. Cause my pain is power. Motivated by the struggle, that's how I got here. Every hour locked down was for this right. Cause my pain is power. Looking deaf in the eyes, I don't know no fear. Never will I make no sour. They can give me forever, I'ma do those years. Cause my pain is power. Motivated by the struggle, that's how I got here. Every hour locked down was for this right here. I stood on the turf with a mouth full of spitters. Until my feet hurt and the bottom had blisters. At an early age, I was headed prey to the drug lord. Gave thanks for the addicts. So the down for 8 to my. Wherever we stay, we spray raid in the cabinets. Only 2 bowls, maybe 4 plates in the cabinet. 6 kids, a couch, a few crates, 1 mattress. Play Rochambeau, who lost the most, make that pallet. Who lost the most, make that pallet. If you know about a pallet, you know it's real for real though. Dirty clothes, stuffed in dirty clothes was our pillows. Pops hot, mom struck the pots with his grill off. True story.
run a yard for good, that's the number you gon' need to write me. Cause my pain is power. Looking death in the eyes, I don't know no fear. They can give me forever, I'ma do those years. Cause my pain is power. Motivated by the struggle, that's how I got here. Every hour locked down was for this right. Cause my pain is power. Looking death in the eyes, I don't know no fear. Never want no sorrow. They can give me forever, I'ma do those years. Cause my pain is power. Motivated by the struggle, that's how I got here. Gotta stay down, was power. Every hour locked down was for this right. Every hour locked down was for this right.
And that right there is Pain is Power by J Magnificent Wordplay out of Port City Recording Studios. So shout out to him. And this one here is My Name by Choice.
That's an old school hit. Clap. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name. This ain't no mumble rap. That's an old school hit. Clap. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name. Hey, hey, black dress. Come here. You working with that baggage, huh? You look classy. I'ma drive you like an Aston. I've been getting money. This is dog food. I'ma show you how this dog move. Talk to me. I really wanna meet you, girl. I really wanna know your name. This ain't no mumble rap. That's an old school hit. Clap. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name. This ain't no mumble rap. That's an old school hit. You got me zipping up my pants in the bathroom. Got me feeling like a bad dude. It's in my cup. It's in my cup. Yeah, it's Henny in my cup. You so crazy, but you so lame. Shoot your shot. I won't get blocked. Girl scoring. He is boring. I pull it up. In a Ford. This ain't no mumble rap. This an old school hit. This an old school hit. This an old. This an old. This an old. This an old school hit. Here we go again. Here we go again. They on that old. This ain't no mumble rap. That's an old school hit. Clap. Come and talk to me. I really wanna break you, girl. You don't even know my name.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl RawNé, and you are tuning into Rise and Shine 209, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton's morning show. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm gonna read you something. This is gonna be on the guest that I have in just a little bit. This is a press release that was sent to me. It is Minority-Owned Film Festival celebrates 5th season of advancing global equality through films. Now, it says Berkeley, California. Wanyee Leonard, legally blind African-American albino, started one of the world's most progressive minority film festivals, the Equality International Film Festival, EIFF, and has been ranked a gold standard festival by Film Freeway. The 5th season of EIFF will take place Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th, 2019, at the Black Repertory Theater located at 3201 Adeline Street in Berkeley, California. All events at the 2-day festival will be held at the Black Repertory Theater located at 3201 Adeline Street, Berkeley, California, 94703. Tickets for Saturday morning and evening viewings, Sunday morning viewing, or the Grand Award ceremony may be purchased at Brown Paper Tickets. And that's brownpapertickets.com, www.brownpapertickets.com. Filmmakers from more than 80 countries have submitted cinematic works exposing timely economic, social, environmental oppression to include veterans, LGBTQ injustice, immigration, sex trafficking, poverty, and cultural diaspora. All official selections are eligible for awards in more than 15 categories to be awarded Sunday, April 14th, 2019 at the Grand Awards ceremony. So, the mission of the Equality International Film Festival is to promote, showcase, and distribute independent films that expose global oppression and advances equality through the world. The festival was created by Wanyee Leonard, a legally blind award-winning performer and filmmaker, just celebrating 30 years in entertainment as a TV film producer and international distributor native of the Bay Area. Under his leadership, the festival started as a one-day event with less than 20 countries represented, evolving now as a two-day event with celebrity appearances representing more than 80 countries competing for international awards. This year, EIFF expanded to sister film festivals in Atlanta, Miami, and Los Angeles. So, quite the network. That's absolutely amazing. And it's great to know that that is an international event going on. You guys know me. I'm totally about the international thing. So I'm super excited about it. And this is the founder that we're going to be speaking with in just a moment. So Mr. Leonard will be on the phone shortly. So I want to share that with you. But before we jump in there, I'm going to go ahead and throw in these horoscopes as quickly as I can and then give him a call. So let me go ahead and jump on over to horoscopes. So it's Aries season. So Aries, here you go, April 11th. You heard all your life that hard work pays off, but it might feel as though you haven't seen proof of this in quite a while. While watching people get things done that don't deserve, or worse, things that you deserve more, is becoming increasingly difficult to do. Today, follow your sense of fairness, and you can affect the rewards that people, including yourself, will be getting. Treat others with the respect they deserve, and the imbalance you've been feeling will slowly start to fade away. All right, so that was for the Aries. We have Taurus, who will be coming up next. So for all the Taurus folks, here you go. April 11th, today when you suddenly feel an overwhelming affection for a person you've never really liked all that much, you'll be awakened to the powerful force that is your compassion. Existing in a world with people who disagree with you is slowly but surely becoming something you can be comfortable with. The live and let live philosophy rings true to you, and it can be liberating. Conflict can be a choice, and it's a choice you don't have to make if you don't want to. Hey, I think that goes for everybody, but I guess it rings real true for you guys a little bit more today. So Taurus, there you go. If anybody has a request for a horoscope, let me know what your sign is, and I'll go ahead and read that. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and read Leo. So Leo, here we go. And then I'm going to get Mr. Leonard on the phone. So Leos, April 11th. Life may be a smorgasbord, but that does not mean you should take a heaping helping of every dish being offered. Pick and choose the experiences you take part in, especially those that involve people you don't know very well. Wanting to try new things is admirable, but right now you need to focus on some projects that you're already working on. This is the only way to achieve some long dreamed of goals. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. That's kind of true. That rings true for me today. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to go ahead and dial in. While I'm dialing in, I'm just going to go ahead and put one song on, and that is going to be Mind by Swift Homicide.
Step into my mind, you can travel through time. Don't never say words since they were in a due time, but I'm sure you do fine if you avoid the wine. These were his words, not mine. So I drop to my knees and I pray every night that the Lord Lord gives me strength and I wade through the fight. Got my life to the light. Give me a sight in the night. Myth is right, I'm alright, but I'm stuck in my way, so I remain in the darkness. Undergo suffering to the pain, made me heartless. And through the mic, explanations are hardships. When you hit the bottom, desperation will start quick. So don't let me spit it in automatic. So don't lose your head, then it's off an addict. Sorry, no time for your sauce, I'm at it. Let them be tossed in caskets. I wonder will this path lead me up to my crucifixion? Lucid visions through the mist, a ruthless prison. It wasn't an option to choose decisions. The words of a man who lost his mind along the time and continues to walk the line. The chalk provides that for my
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Leonard. How are you? I have you live on the Voice of San Joaquin in Stockton on Rise and Shine 209. How are you?
Hi. Hello, fans of Rise and Shine 209.
I gave them the spiel about your film festival being international and right now involving over 80 countries and submissions, and for your collaboration with other film festivals in Atlanta, LA, and Miami.
Yes.
Nice.
And actually, these are 3 cities that we are now doing our new Equality International Film Festival.
New?
Well, there will now be an Equality International Film Festival stationed in Miami, an Equality International Film Festival stationed in Atlanta, and an Equality International Film Festival stationed in LA.
Oh, very cool. Where are you targeting next?
Well, the next one will be Atlanta, and it'll be in October.
Okay. So you're going to be in Atlanta in October, but this weekend you're going to be in Berkeley.
We'll be in Berkeley this weekend at the famous Black Repertory Theater, April 13th and 14th. We'll have our viewings of the films Saturday in the morning and Saturday in the evening. We'll have a happy hour between 2 and 4. We'll have another viewing Sunday morning, and then in the evening we have our very well-known Equality International Film Festival Grand Awards Ceremony.
How are you expecting to see that turn out? Are you excited about this? Now, I have one question before you answer that. Now, you're collaborating and expanding in many areas across the nation. So is Berkeley the home of EIFF?
Well, the Bay Area is the home of EIFF. We started there 5 years ago, actually, in 2014, and we were actually in Oakland. Since then, we just maintained a presence in the Bay Area and in Sacramento.
Oh, and then, okay, so you're also in Sacramento. Okay, so now this is the first time I think our area, or for myself, that we've heard of it here in the Stockton area. I could be wrong, but we have a couple of people that I reached out to. We were able to share your information with San Joaquin Delta College, and they have a theater section there. I also know we have Toastco in our area, so that's Telling Our Authentic Stories Theater Company out here as well. So we're happy to have your information and to have this knowledge about the Equality International Film Festival that you founded and have kind of brought into the face of adversity. So having shared that, can you kind of give us a little background on how it all got started?
The Equality International Film Festival got started over 5 years ago, and it was in response to the growing unrest I and others had about the way we were treated in the entertainment industry as filmmakers. And so a couple of business men and women and producers had asked me to start the Equality International Film Festival as a result of that. We were noticing, more specifically in the Bay Area, a huge disparity between minority filmmakers and mainstream filmmakers. And at the time, I had just gotten the deal as an international distributor, which I am as well. And so I decided, well, I think I will go ahead and start the Equality International Film Festival. The name Equality was very easy for us to come up with because that's the one thing that we desire. And as we took an investigation of the landscape, not only regionally, nationally, but globally, we understood, because it's so clear, that so many individuals who are in the cinema industry or cinematographers are oppressed, or they are filming projects that expose oppression. And as a result of that, we knew that it was very clear. We knew that this was a festival that we had to have. And where we are unique is that when we started this 5 years ago, our goal was, as our mission says, to advance equality as a result of identifying oppression. And that's how it got started 5 years ago.
Nice. So now you're here, and you're going to be having the award ceremony. So you have mentioned there's about 15 different categories. Can you give them a couple examples of what some of those categories look like?
Absolutely. We have best film, we have best feature, best short film, best sci-fi, best African American content. We have Spirit of the Festival. We have the Jurors Award. We have the Platinum Award. We have Best Male and Female Actress. And we also have awards that we award regionally, like the Trailblazer Award for individuals who have blazed the trail here in the Northern California or Southern California region. And we also have the Humanitarian Award that we give to individuals. Our common award also is the Producers Award. And that's almost like a thank you to individuals who go above and beyond, whether they be projects like mine and Wanyee Leonard present, or regional projects. So our awards are very unique in that what we do is we honor individuals regionally, we honor individuals nationally, and then we honor individuals internationally for their cinematic works.
Now, who comes together? Who do you bring onto these teams that make these decisions?
We have individuals from the business community, but more specifically, individuals from the entertainment community. We have individuals who have produced in some of my various projects, and we all come together in what's called the International Committee. And in that International Committee, you have your award section that does the grand award ceremony, evaluate all of the awards, and identify the winners. And then you have your event producers, like the ones that are listed in the PR section, and they're the ones that organize and execute the film festival. All in all, I am proud to lead about 20 individuals on an event festival.
Nice. That's very exciting to hear. And now you're moving. Now you have a place for people to submit these screenplays, yes? And
yes,
can you kind of get into what that means for somebody who actually may be looking to go that direction?
If you're looking to submit maybe in our future film festivals, whether that be Atlanta, Miami, LA, you will submit your works, whether it's a film or a screenplay, to Film Freeway, which, by the way, has identified the Equality International Film Festival as a gold standard festival. Film Freeway is the leading database for filmmakers seeking to competitively enter their films in festivals all over the world. I believe they have something like over 250,000 film festivals, and they have probably around 500,000 submitters. So if you were looking to enter into some of our film festivals, you would go through Film Freeway.
Okay.
And by the way, what's wonderful about Film Freeway is, just like my festival, this is their 5th year in existence. And how I ran into them is I had an intern 5 years ago, and they actually have a real famous portal, and it's called Without a Box. And we were going to go through Without a Box, but once again, when we were starting out, we really couldn't afford $2,000+ to start up an account without a box. So my intern said, do Film Freeway. And I'm like, I've never heard of Film Freeway. Why would I do Film Freeway? And he said, I guarantee you that within 5 years, it will beat out without a box. 2 years ago, Film Freeway surpassed without a box in sales and submitters.
Oh my goodness. So can you, oh my goodness. So now you're looking at different markets that are coming into everything with your films. Okay, so Autobot, I'm thinking in my mind, can you spell that word? I'm like.
Which word?
Autobot.
Oh, it's without a box. WITHOUTABOX, and it's all one word.
Without a box. Okay.
But we are on Film Freeway, the new leader, and that's FILMFREEWAY.
Okay, and now is that .com?
Yes, filmfreeway.com. And if you look that up, you will see our listing, the Equality International Film Festival. And right underneath the logo, you'll see the gold stamp.
Okay, cool. I was able to get that in there for them so that they can just click on the link. So
Absolutely. The season has ended, and the new season will start sometime next week for the other 3 cities.
Okay, so now you said, okay, so you're going to be in Berkeley, California for April 13th and 14th. You're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, when again?
In October.
In October, and then LA?
So what it will be this year is the one this weekend, which is Bay Area. The one in October, Miami. We are yet to identify the actual date, but we should be in Florida, Miami, Florida, in December. Okay. And then we turn back around in 2020, and we have our full cycle, wherein we'll have our LA, our Bay Area, our Miami, and then we will have our LA, our Bay Area, our Atlanta, and then our Miami. In 2020, we'll have a full cycle.
I see. Okay, because you're bringing a new entities on. Oh, how very exciting! So if they don't get to catch it here, and maybe if they wanted to travel, some people kind of travel and they follow bands around the nation. Maybe there may be some people who just may want to follow and tour with EIFF, so they can say, "Hey, I'm gonna go
EIFF groupies.
Gonna go network in Atlanta. Gonna go network in Miami. Gonna go network in LA. Gonna come network in the Bay." And so, they can start now. You guys can start now. They're gonna be out in Berkeley, California this weekend, the 13th and the 14th. You can go to brownpapertickets.com to get those. Do you want to tell them more about that, Mr. Leonard?
The festival?
About the tickets and where they can go to get the tickets for Brown Paper.
You can go and get the tickets at brownpapertickets.com. Look up the Equality International Film Festival. And for the morning session, you will get that ticket for $15 general admission, $7.50 for seniors, and $7.50 for students. And it's the same for the evening and the same for Sunday morning. Now, Sunday evening for the grand award ceremony, it's $25, and that's flat. We are looking at, however, having a reduced price for one day between today and a certain time tomorrow, and we are looking at having tickets sold at the door. There are some. Our award ceremony is outstanding, and it'll fill up, so make sure you get your ticket there soon, but also look out for some of our sales that'll happen within the next 24 hours as well.
Sounds good. You guys have an opportunity to do that and head out to the Bay Area this weekend. So I definitely want to give them as much information as possible. And we can just let them know one more time with a press release and share that information. Now, I do want to share them the back history because when we share with them that you're legally blind, Now, people think a legally blind person creating a film festival, or you think a blind person creating a film festival. What is that?
We talked about that Sunday. We said, well, how on earth is a blind person going to see a film? You know, when you're legally blind, you can still see. I can see clearly, but what it means is legally you're blind and legally you are visually impaired. I believe it was 30 over 100 at one particular point. But I have been legally blind since birth, and when you are hyperpigmentated, often known as, or just an inch away from albinism, it often comes with conditions such as retinitis pigmentosa, which means that because of the pigment condition, it also affects the retina. That's about as much as I know about it. I know that the bottom line is being legally blind, and I've been this way since birth. And I started out as a singer. Did gospel, did musical theater and opera for years, and then I was casting and the filmmaker, and now a multiple owner, of course, film festival and international distributor for Big Star TV. So naturally, being able to do all that, I can see, or I can see something. But that's what legally blind is, actually, that legally you are considered blind.
Mm. Now, how difficult was that for you? So now when you talk about the equality internationally, you know, where all these injustices have come and arisen, what was that for you? What was that experience for you that kind of helped you end up being the person to spearhead this?
Well, I mean, when you look at me, I am a 6-foot, very fair-skinned, legally blind African-American. So I have been on the side of oppression. I have been on the side of discrimination, subtle and not so subtle. And I have been in the position where I've had to fight for credibility simply because of appearance. And so when you are in the presence of those types of challenges, it makes you tough, but at the same time, it makes you very sensitive to the needs of others like you who are oppressed, others like you who are not the same picture of as the mainstream would have it, others like you who are still working to advance equality because you know firsthand as a result of living it every day. So it's very close to me. And what I enjoy is seeing films from all over the world. We had over 300 entries this year, and we chose only 44, 45 of them. And all of these films are by filmmakers who are either minorities, disabled, or they are chronicling oppression. And there seems to be a spirit of feeling between all of them that I believe I share as well, because we are really chronicling oppression around the world. And our goal through doing it is to show the need for the advancement of equality. I think for me personally, I can feel it is ever so prevalent because it exists in my own life. So I live the mission and vision of the Equality International Film Festival. I can proudly say that it isn't a film festival that I created not knowing firsthand what that feeling of oppression's like. And so I am his biggest poster boy, you could say, because I do stretch certain demographics, including those who have been oppressed. I have had mainstream America at some point, individuals who were in mainstream let me know very clear, you're not going to be welcomed. I didn't let that stop me, and I think what's wonderful to see and what's really encouraging, even now, as 48, I see filmmakers who aren't letting it stop them either. And in a world that has become so oppressive, whether it's still some cultural issues in Iraq or Venezuela, still some cultural issues in Korea, in Russia, and especially some cultural issues right here in the United States, whether it be violence, whether it be female oppression, with the Me Too movement. These types of festivals have become a very vital platform to continue to create that conversation of change and universal understanding.
What are some of the greatest inspirations that have kept you going? What have inspired you so much?
Oh, great question. Just this year, I'll tell you, every year you always want to quit. Or at least I do. I tell everybody every year. I say, "Oh, I'm getting tired of this. And this is just too much. It's draining. It often is a labor of love. My producers are great, but I know that sometimes it can be draining on them. I have wonderful producers, Mike, Danita, Ray, Raymond, coordinator, and so many more that have just been excellent. Demond, and the many that we've had over the years, Andre, Linda, Charlie. We've just had, I'm naming people who have been near and dear to this, and it becomes draining. But I think what keeps me going, Renee, are the stories. Even this year, I think you and I were talking on Sunday, and I was sharing with you, a director told me that there was a filmmaker who was inspired by this film festival, and they had a project that they were trying to finish, and this was one of the film festivals that they wanted to enter. That director died this year. In fact, I think he died 2 weeks ago. And so when they got their notification that they were selected, they said thank you and thank you from the director who's in heaven. That does something to me.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just getting shaken up just thinking about it.
Me too. I'm over here like teary-eyed. Oh my goodness, that's intense. Like so much that I can feel that presence, that gratitude even from that. Like that's intense, so amazing. I can feel that inspiration. Whew.
It's so humbling. I respect this. It's so humbling. And there are things that you would do in life that is your profession, and then there are things that you'll do in life that is your passion, but then there's those things you do in life that is your calling. And sometimes in life you will wrestle with things that will challenge you, that will stretch you, that will make you question even yourself. And I am under the life belief of when that happens, you're exactly where you need to be. I think I've shared with you, a lot of times this festival has left me in, as I've joked this year, the epicenter of uncertainty. And I remember you telling me, I shared with Renee, I said, I think you're the only one on the planet that I've said this to. I said, for whatever reasons, I'm nervous about this festival this year. I'm nervous. And you said to me something that was profound. You said, it's because you're probably on the edge of a breakthrough. And I think that every year that I've gone through with the festival, just being in the presence of such amazing filmmakers and such amazing people from around the world, I've always had a breakthrough, both either in my filmmaking or just in my life. And that's just how powerful this film festival is.
I'm speechless. That is absolutely amazing because now I'm seeing these 2 evenings here in Berkeley, California, this coming weekend. Now, let's paint the picture for them. Let's paint the picture for them. You guys are walking into this amazing event. This is something international. These stories that they're going to see, these, the people that invest their time and their energy to be there to make it all happen.
If I could paint a picture for you, you're going to enter into the Black Repertory Theater, which is a big purple building. I call it the Barney Building. And it is a historical landmark in the city of Oakland. And Pam and Sean have just done an amazing job. They're the owners of hosting us at the film festival this year. As you walk in, you will give your ticket, and on the left of you is going to be our bar and refreshments, and on the right is the lobby. You're going to go down the hall, and you're going to watch films that represent veterans, that represent cultural diaspora in the African-American culture, Pacific Islander, Asian culture, LGBTQ community, veteran community. We have a number of different veteran programs this year. You're going to watch these films. In the morning, it's primarily short films. And then in the evening, it is going to be some short films and some local films that are feature films, including some from the Bay Area, like The Pining. And then on Sunday morning, it will be the same. But on Sunday evening, if you walk into the Grand Theater, the Grand Awards ceremony, that is, you're going to come to a red carpet with press, individuals from both around the world and in the LA Hollywood entertainment industry, full bar, and a ceremony that culminates a year of accomplishments and the winners of each of the categories from the Saturday morning, evening, and Sunday films. Those films, by the way, have all made the finalist mark and will be eligible for the different awards that I stated earlier.
That's going to be...
You are going to see vendors. You're going to see vendors with clothing, jewelry, and a lot of good networking.
I'm just pausing there for a moment. I was thinking there might be something else there. That's gonna be. It sounds absolutely amazing. I am looking forward to being out there. I'm gonna be out there Sunday night. I'm gonna be out in the Vallejo area helping out with a friend and a music video, and then I'm gonna be heading on over to the red carpet area to capture some photos, get some footage, and maybe get some interviews from some of the people that are coming through, so that you guys might get a chance to actually hear them, and maybe if they have a message, they may share that. So we never know. That might be something you guys want to tune into coming Sunday night. Wanyee, I think that was pretty awesome for you to share your story and, all its development and growth of the Equality International Film Festival that you have so graciously, by the sweat of your brow and blood, sweat, and tears, have developed in this world. So, and with all of the people that have supported you, we're so thankful. I speak on behalf of San Joaquin County and Stockton that, we're so grateful to see you have put this together with so many and have gone internationally and have created a place and a platform for voices that need to be heard and stories that need to be told and shared.
RawNé, it is wonderful people like you and so many of the interview personalities that I've had the grand privilege of interviewing with this week that makes this festival strong, that spreads this message, and that invites people into the world of what we do. And we thank you. We are excited to have you on Sunday and your audience. And what I would say to your audience is, if you are looking for an experience of inspiration from filmmakers around the world, the Equality International Film Festival is a place for you. In the next 24 hours, we'll have deals, and we're going to probably knock off some money on those ticket sales, and then we might hike them back up. So make sure that you get your tickets. But I think this is a truly inspirational time. It is an oppressive time that we live in, but it is inspirational in that we are now breaking down the walls of communism in oppressive ways. And a lot of it is due in part to the messages and the films that the world gets to see, so that these stories can be shared and that the conversation of equality can sustain itself. And those are the types and scales of things that you will see at the festival this Sunday. So I just thank everyone in your listening world for being open and being able to hear our story. It's so important, and it's so important that we have supporters like yourself. So it's just going to be an exciting time. We're excited that you come. You never know what your crowds are going to bring and what type of energy and what they're going to look like, but somehow we're always happy when it's all over. And when, that last award is given out, we know we've made the differences, and that's what matters.
Well, thank you so much for allowing us to share it here in San Joaquin County and Stockton, and we can share that. I've shared it with fellow people that I work with out in San Francisco. You're already in the Bay Area, but with a different place. And the great thing about all of it is that once everybody starts to see what it is and what we don't want it to be, then the building can begin. And I'm very excited. I hope in our lifetime we get to see what that new world looks like, So it'll be very cool.
I couldn't have said it better myself. That is exactly the vision of what this film festival is trying to promote.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Leonard, I'm going to let you get to your day, and I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, listeners, and I'll see you all very soon.
All right, okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, y'all, that was Mr. Leonard on the phone. I need, clapping hands. Do we have, clapping hands? I think this might be it. Yay. I found a little toy. I totally needed an audience for that because that was pretty awesome. So yeah, that was fun. And he was awesome. And that's a super dope mission. I'm so energized and inspired and jazzed by that. So, having said that, I'm getting ready to come to the end of the show. I'm going to throw in maybe one last song, and that'll be on my outro. So, you guys, I don't know. I really appreciate you guys tapping in. Oh, hey, Minnie. No, it's okay. I don't mind. He doesn't let a warning know. It's okay. I don't mind because he had a lot to share and it was a lot of good information and it was actually very interesting. So, but yes, thank you. That I was, and kind of helped me gather my thoughts. Because in some of the information that he was sharing, he kind of did answer some of the questions, so I could in my head move on to another question. So yeah, it was pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a song by Siren, and she's gonna be coming through this area April 25th. She is on tour right now with a few people. She's been here in Stockton. She's coming back to perform, and I'm sure she's gonna be coming back again. So I hope you guys enjoy her music like I totally do. I'm going to put this one in. It's called Let Love In. It's Mr. Fab featuring Siren. So this is produced by DJ Loot. Here y'all go.
It's funny how in 2017 I still feel like a slave. Only difference is I ain't picking cotton nowadays, but we still picking cotton when we picking out J's. And it's still picking cotton, picking matching ball mains. Life a crazy ball game, and the score is deceiving. Religion is slavery, so who do you believe in? Catholic Church, Baptist Church, all manipulate the poor and prey on the rich, hoping they will give more. Insecurities arise, and the devil is alive. No paradise in the sky, better find it while you alive. You have died when your soul seeks for someone's approval. Please stop holding grudges and just move on. Never make a right when you dealing with two wrongs. The same old story get told just in a new song. Without facts, it's a lie. Ain't no truth when the proof gone. Privacy is lost every time you get a new phone.
Why let hate win?
So what would you do? All for $1. Will you sell your son to the streets and whore out your daughter? Would you rob? Would you steal? Would you murder just to eat? Would you sell drugs and push poison just to feast? Would you lie to the people in your congregation? Feed them the love of God and thought of the fear of Satan? Would you run for politics knowing that you are corrupted? Knowing that the world is twisted, have no thoughts to adjust it? Would you cheat on your wife and disrespect the vows? Create your own right regardless of how it sounds? Live with no morals, have no integrity. Chances with your life just like playing Jeopardy. Say I'm no mind reader, I don't know telepathy. Just a modern day healer, but can't heal you of leprosy. I'm playing in the game, hearing whistles from the referee. And since Cain killed Abel, watching brothers all next to me.
Why let hate win? Have more enemies than friends. Selfishness, the latest trend. When will the struggle end?
What the world needs is love. It's too much hatred. My reality is real. I'm not living in the matrix. Musician with these words, but in life I don't play tricks. Cross training in the booth, but I ain't rocking no Asics. Daddy laced me up. Mama tied my laces. Wish I could erase it. The bigots and the racists. We all in the racing, chasing adjacent dreams, goals, born like Jason. Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Masons. Data downloaded, take a mental note and save it. Hard drive or floppy, hard job to stop me. Speaking out on truth, had a fear that they would pock me. More and mock me, but still I barack me. Arms raised on the top of the stairs, I'm Rocky. First they laugh at you, second they copy. All power to the people, overcome these Nazis.
Why let hate win? Have more enemies than friends. Selfishness, the latest trend. When will the struggle end? Why not let love in? Help your family and your friends. Join together as one again. We can beat this in the end.
All right, you guys, that was Let Love In by Mr. Fab featuring Siren, and this has been your girl, RawNé. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, RawNé, and you are tuning in to Rise and Shine 209, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton's morning show.